The only one that we should fear is God. When granted is taken for granted, we learn to be grateful for everything that we are granted. One voice can empower infinite voices. Hi everyone, I am Meher Minocha. In 2001, my parents and I experienced the Gujarat earthquake. On that day, we were home, and for those few seconds, our home was swinging from one direction to another. In 2006, I was spending some time with some people I knew back then in their home, and on that day, their cook had not come, and I offered to cook. So I made dal in a pressure cooker. Before opening this vessel, we need to allow it to cool down for a few minutes. I waited for about 15-20 minutes. I also took the needed precaution, which is to raise the whistle which is on top of the lid so that the extra heat can come out. When I tried opening the pressure cooker, what happened was that the cooker blasted on my face. These incidents showed me that what has to happen will, even in the safest place called home. Also, I believe that we all may have hurt ourselves once in a while using a knife in our kitchen. Having said that, I also believe that home is within ourselves. It's on us to create a home wherever we go. It's very rightly said that what has to happen will, we can't change that, but with good actions, we can reduce the impact of bad ones. That's why I believe that we don't need to wear crystals to protect ourselves from evil, but we should never be evil in thoughts, words, actions, and intentions. Now we all wear two hairbands, black and white. That means we all are grey. And being grey, we all desire white. We all love clean. We clean ourselves, we clean our home, we clean our food. In our relations also, sometimes we desire that come to me clean. I can have all my issues, but you come to me clean. Sometimes we also hire help to keep our home and sometimes even our inner clean. Now, before we demand anything, we must also provide it. I believe that everything has a deeper meaning to it. Staying at home to me also means staying close to ourselves. To stay close to ourselves, it's important that sometimes we take a break from people and also from social media. Social distancing and also social media distancing. Sometimes we do tend to get affected by whatever we are seeing online. We do tend to absorb ourselves with everything that we see. When we interact with other energies, we do tend to exchange our energies with each other. Sometimes we also absorb ourselves with the other person's energy. If you feel that while interacting with other people you tend to lose your ground pretty often, then in that case you're absorbing yourself more with the other person's energies, and you need to create boundaries while interacting with other people. Similarly, every time you are online, you tend to believe everything that you see, or you tend to you get affected by whatever you're seeing, then you're allowing assumption to win over reality. I believe that every picture has a story, and everybody who's in it has a different story. Don't perceive by what you see. Sometimes we can fall sick by getting an infection, but sometimes we can also fall sick by absorbing or suppressing ourselves with thoughts, emotions, and energies which don't serve us. In order to ground our energy, it is important that we don't consume ourselves with that which we don't like, and that which is being served to us, and especially that which we don't like. For example, if we walk into a room with love in our heart and the people over there are serving us hate, if we allow ourselves to get absorbed by their energy, then obviously we are going to absorb ourselves with their energies. But if we continue to be happy, then we are allowing their energy to pass. This is called energy grounding. Similarly, when you are watching things online and you don't get affected by what you're seeing, then you're grounding your energy. Now, with our hands, we create, we write, we paint, we cook, we eat, we serve, we shake our hands, and so on. So, hands to me signify creation. We were created and we are constantly creating. Now, washing our hands to me also means looking into everything that we have created and seeing if it requires any kind of cleaning. It could be the relation that we have with our own selves, our relation with other people, our creations, our surroundings. Preparation requires isolation. If I want the water to boil fast in this cooking pot, then I need to put a lid on top of it. If I leave it open, then it is going to take longer. When exams are approaching, children reduce their distractions. Similarly, sometimes it is important that we put a lid on ourselves, or the common term is also that we take some space away from everyone and everything so that we can make it work with ourselves all over again. Now, I believe that we all are wearing a mask. We are different at home and we are different outside our home. We are different with different people depending on our connection with them. Sometimes we wear a mask to protect ourselves. Sometimes we also wear a mask to protect others. A parent can have a very bad day and yet appear very happy in front of their child or their family. Depending on the experiences that we have in our life, sometimes we also tend to build guards around ourselves. Sometimes we also attach other people's experiences onto ourselves and build guards around ourselves. And then, depending on the level of comfort that we have achieved with ourselves and others, we put our guards down. We mask, we unmask, we learn, we unlearn, we grow up, and then we are also reminded that we must keep our inner child alive. We all can look back at ourselves and say that I have changed so much. I am no longer that which I used to be, mainly because we are constantly evolving. What matters more is the product and not the packaging. We keep decorating ourselves, our homes, our relations, but most importantly, we need to decorate everything with love and with honesty. The trinkets that I am wearing, this pretty top, and the makeup on my face is going to give me short lived happiness. For my happiness to last, I need to be happy from within. We all love the truth. Sometimes it's also very hard to digest the truth, but the truth simplifies everything. Now, we can never trick the truth, and even if we try to trick the truth, sooner or later it comes and checkmates us. Mainly because that which is wrong and has not got caught has got caught by God. Just the way we all love clean, I'm sure that God would also want all of us to have a clean heart. Now, some souls give us credit as per our achievements, but God gives credit to our soul. I believe what God sees is our good and bad actions. We made mistakes, we make mistakes, and we will continue to make mistakes. But when we realize that we made a mistake or that we are making a mistake, we can always do our best and rectify our mistakes. Some do their laundry once a week and some do their laundry daily. If we do our laundry once a week, then obviously we have a bigger pile of clothes. Similarly, it's on us when we decide to clean our inner and outer creations. Unmask the mask and get the inner and outer creations right while wearing a mask. Precaution done right. Sometimes we pause to recheck and sometimes we are forced to pause so that we can recheck. Utilize the given pause to recheck because something that seems complete might still need completion. Also, I believe that striving for a clean conscience, striving to have a clean heart is the best precaution that we can gift ourselves.